Hi guys, Lara here, and we're doing a COVID cocktail tonight. Now I thought I was on call, so I wasn't going to have it. I was going to make one for my husband and not drink it. However, I'm not actually on call, so I'm going to make this cocktail in two different ways. And then I've got another special side shot, not a cocktail. All right, so tonight we are doing a martini. I'm going to first of all do a traditional martini, and then I'm going to do the James Bond martini. However, apparently my husband has just informed me it will not be a James Bond one because I don't have Lillet vermouth. I just got a different vermouth, so whatever. I'm sure it'll taste mostly the same. So in your classic martini, it is a gin and vermouth cocktail. Now, you are supposed to garnish it with an olive or some lemon. I knew I was out of olives, but I had some lemon, but the skins on the lemons are so hard I can't actually peel it. So there will be no garnish on these. Now, if you know James Bond, then you would know that he likes his martini shaken, not stirred. Now, we're going to learn something here. Apparently, when you shake it, because you're shaking it, I don't know whether it's because it agitates the ice more, but you usually get a bit more dilution. So the water from the ice dilutes it a bit, which is probably a good thing because the way that he has his made is very, very strong. So that little bit of dilution wouldn't hurt, but traditionally you have it stirred so there's not so much dilution there from the water. The other thing is apparently shaking it does something to the vermouth because the vermouth is a wine based. You know how you have when you're drinking wine and stuff, you air your wine or you put it through one of those aerator things. I think it must be a similar thing. I drink wine and I drink alcohol and I love it all, but I don't really know that much about it. So it was something I learnt today when I was looking these up. However, I did not learn that you were supposed to use Lillet vermouth. All right, so because I'm doing two martinis, I'm going to do the traditional one first because then I will use the ice to shake the second one. So you would have a cold glass. So my glasses have been pre-chilled. They haven't. I'm just, lazy. Anyway, the other difference is so you can do a martini with either vodka or gin. It's traditionally done with gin, but the James Bond one is actually done with gin and vodka, hence the strongness of it. Now I've got to try and remember the parts of this now. I did just look it up. So I believe it is, that's not much. Should have been a bit more organized. So, traditional martini. We're going to do 2.5 shots of gin. They're both very strong drinks. And then half a shot of the vermouth. Stirred, not shaken. So you just want it cold, you don't want it diluted. And then into your glass. So I don't have a strainer, so I'm just holding the ice back and hoping for the best. Whoops, tiny little bit better. All right, so it's going to be slightly diluted, but whatever. All right, so I'll have a quick sip of this. So the thing about this is that it's a really nice clear drink. And with that olive in there, it'll just look really cool. Yeah, you can taste that the vermouth is in there, even though it's only a tiny little bit. Kind of has a, I don't know how to describe the taste. All right, so we'll put that aside. That one's going to be mine. And now we're going to do the James Bond one. So ice into your shaker. Half a shot of vermouth. I'm only starting with this because it was sitting there. Half shot of vermouth, so 15 mils. Lillet vermouth. Also, I did know this, but I thought that I had it. It's supposed to be Gordon's gin. I didn't have it. So 2 shots of gin. So just an edit. I said it was 2 shots of gin and 1 shot of vodka and half a shot of vermouth. I was wrong. It is 3 shots of gin. This is in the James Bond one. 3 shots of gin, 1 shot of vodka, half a shot of vermouth. So I apologize about that. I need to go and add an extra shot to my husband's drink so that he will drink it, although he probably hasn't noticed, to be quite honest. And that's why it's so strong, because it's 4.5 fucking shots in the one drink. And 1 whole shot of vodka. So you're going to be on the floor if you have too many of these. How can you be like a, I was going to say superhero then, but how can you be like a spy, spying on things and being that drunk? It wouldn't be a very good spy. Right. Shaken, not stirred. Super cold. Oh, it's that lid. I still haven't invested in new ones of these. All right, so this is the James Bond one. So because you've shaken it, it's a little bit more clouded than the other one, but I'm sure that will clear. Let's have a taste of this. Yes, my throat has been completely obliterated. Righto, we'll put that one there and hope that we don't mix them up. Now, personally, I don't really like them very much. I made it at my husband's request. So I prefer, if I'm going to drink a cocktail, I prefer it to have a bit more taste to it. Like, don't get me wrong, I drink gin on the rocks on its own sometimes. I don't really like the vermouth in that, to be quite honest. But let's do something that I do like. I've only got some butterscotch today because I'm going to be doing a cocktail for my friend Shane. And it requires a butterscotch. But I do remember back when I was younger, the popular thing used to be I'm not going to say cocksucking cowboy, which was butterscotch with like a creamy layer, and I've still got the Baileys left over from the Easter weekend. So I'm going to show you how you do this. Really easy. Now I do have nice shot glasses. Could not for the life of me find them. I think I've only been in our house for 3 years and I still haven't unpacked them. All right, so this is the easy bit. Pouring the butterscotch into the shot glass. Now comes the tricky bit, is floating the cream layer over the top. So to do this, you use the back of a spoon. You want it to sit in your cup just above the line of where the butterscotch comes to. And then you're going to very slowly pour your Baileys. I am shaking. I haven't done this in years. Very slowly pour your Baileys over the spoon. Surely there's some left. So that it just comes across, and then you just slowly bring it up. Look at that. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but that has floated pretty much perfectly on top there. Now, the reason these used to be called cocksucking cowboys was because you would put your whole mouth over it and shot it down in one go. So I'm just going to do that and see how we go. If it sorts out my nose all over the floor, whatever. But we're going to the effort of making it. We may as well do the whole thing. All right, you ready? And this shot glass is much bigger than the ones that I used to have it in, with the like little. All right, ready? Oh, whoa. Didn't go quite. Kind of went up the back of my nose, but it did taste delicious. I might make another one of those to sip on like a lady, if you can call it ladylike to have a shot glass of that anyway. All right, well, that's our video for tonight. Probably one of the longest ones we've done. Tomorrow night I will do nothing because I'm on call. Over the weekend I might do, who knows? Who knows what I'll do? It'll be a surprise. I don't even know what number we're up to. We're only doing 19 and I'm sure we're getting pretty close. I think this might be 11 or 12. Anyway, we'll see you then. Ciao!